In the Jose Ortiz murder trial has just handed down their verdict. Not guilty on all counts. Ortiz was accused of causing a chain of events that led to his 14-year-old nephew's death 2 years ago. But the jury didn't buy it and acquitted him of the charges. Fox 13's Gloria Gomez shows us the last witness the jury heard from before handing down their verdict.
The stop, the bad words, were you able to go to the car?
Yeah.
Okay. And at some point,
Jason Lopez broke down on the stand as he described the violent chain of events that led to the death of his 14-year-old son, Jason. The child was struck by a car and pinned underneath it as deputies frantically tried to rescue him. Tragically, Jason died of his injuries. Now the child's uncle, Jose Ortiz, is charged with his murder. Lopez testified that after his son was rushed to the hospital, deputies zeroed in on him.
They just kept interrogating me. They wouldn't let me. They cloned everything off and left us there for hours. And I kept telling them, like, let me just, please don't let me go see my son. And they never did. And then I got a phone call. I lost my son.
Prosecutors say the tragedy unfolded on Super Bowl Sunday 2021. Carmen Montero was delivering a pizza at a Super Bowl party at a Carrollwood apartment complex. There would be a confrontation at the door between Montero and others at the party. But after a few minutes, it appeared to be over.
Was that at the end of that verbal exchange, the two women that were exchanging words with Montero made their peace. They said no hard feelings.
But things weren't over. Montero ended her delivery shift early and returned to the apartment complex, this time with her boyfriend, and he brought along this metal pipe, which he used during the scuffle. Montero then decided it was time to go. She began driving off in her Lexus. That's when prosecutors say Ortiz pulled out a gun and shot her in the neck. The vehicle veered right, hitting the child and pinning him underneath it. Neighbors watched in horror.
His arm went in first, and then his torso, like, his whole body just went in, like, and it was spinning. And everybody was screaming, hollering, saying, please stop the car.
Montero survived her injuries and was supposed to testify, but never showed up. The defense blames her for instigating the whole thing. And now a jury will have to decide who is to blame for this little boy's death. Gloria Gomez, Fox 13 News.
And they're not blaming his uncle because, again, the jury just returned a verdict of not guilty on all counts. Ortiz and his family left the courthouse happy and relieved with the decision.